Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. This is Dr. Gaze 101. Welcome to my YouTube bit shoot some guests together. Today we're talking about what video response of sorts, kind of. I wasn't upset about it entirely, but this has been going on for years. I don't know how many years, but it's started catching on more and more of politics and games. Now, I understand that part of it is my fault to some extent, because my influence or my essence somehow is spread around throughout the internet, thinking that, oh, if this Doctor of Ghetto, Dr. Gaze guy is into politics and games, so other gamers will be. Nope. Only select few. Very select few. You ever notice why I don't go outside of beyond means to spread my word around like crazy outside of my niche audience, if I ever have a niche audience? It's just not there. Most people who go on play video games or go on gaming sites watch, read, and play games. Talk about games. Discuss about games. Sometimes politics can be involved. You talk about like Metal Gear Solid with the terrorist attacks and 9/11 and stuff like that. You know, because obviously my Metal Gear Solid 2 was created back, Metal Gear Solid 2 was created back about 4 months after, or 2 months after 9/11. It was released after 9/11, excuse me. 2 months after 9/11, I should say. And what the fuck are you doing, gaming sites? You're supposed to be talking about games, not only politics. What is wrong with you? For fuck's sake, stop doing that to yourselves. You are supposed to report the news on games, and gaming culture, and gaming values. Nostalgia critic, you want to call him, or whatever. Like he as an example, like he mixes cinema with games every once in a while. But his main audience is basically about movie watchers, like movie people who movies constantly and watch movies over and over from time to time. Now, as far as me concerned, I'm more of a gamer than a movie watcher. The last movie I watched was last night of Passengers with Chris Pratt. And he's alright, a good movie, I recommend watching it. But other than that, my audience is leaning towards making games of politics. That's my own niche audience. I am the pioneer behind that matter. Now, I admit that not everyone will be into what I'm doing. Talking about Hillary Clinton with Twisted Metal, or the 9/11 attack was an inside job with mixing with Call of Duty or whatever. You know, that type of stuff, you know, like talking about this stuff off the game or whatever. And it will offend a lot of people. It'll be an unpopular subject. And that's why, with a select few people in my group who are into this stuff as much as me, I guarantee there's gotta be some person out there who's into much as much as me, and not only understands, but also respects where I come from in the matter of hand. So, you can hire me, Kotaku, to help you maintain this image of like politics with heavy circumstances into games. I can help you with that matter. You know, you see my videos on YouTube, BitChute. Press Odyssey, you know. I don't think politics too much all the time every time I look at it for the last couple of months. I should say about a year, excuse me. I should say about a year. A year I've been like not putting too much political videos out there. Mainly social, once in a while, that type of stuff. But man, just do what you gotta do for yourself with gaming. From cheatcc.com, gamesharp.com, gamefacts.com, destructoid.com, who else? BG247.com, Game Informer has their own website. You can subscribe to them for the magazines. They don't put too much politics into it all the time, so that's a good thing for the time being. Leave it at that. But Kotaku, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. You know, the ones I mentioned, they're okay to talk about certain things other than video games. Not all the time, every time. But they still talk about video games no matter what, heavily into games. But they have these shorties for certain people, like, okay, if you try to appeal to a mass crowd, okay, mix something else other than video games. I understand the feeling. But if you appeal to a niche audience, like hardcore gamers who play RPG, FPS, racing, action, adventure, sports, all in one, constantly, at the same period of time, by all means, Game Informer magazine. This is the latest issue of Game Informer magazine. It's about Guardians of the Galaxy. So, coming out on October 26th this year, 2021. So today is July 26, 2020. So another 6 months, or less than 6 months from now. So anyway, guys, to the Kotaku guys out there, to anyone who's seeing this, who's hearing this somehow, some way, and any of these gaming sites, gaming news sites, I should say, or news gaming sites, what we're gonna call it, please balance it. Try to balance the situation. Balance the content. Do not put so much politics up here and so little games down here, and then reverse that the next day. And like, you gotta have like, it's gotta be like this, you know. And if not, if you're into games only, then stick with games only. If your original content was original for mixing, not mixing, but original for broadcasting games, and gaming news, and gameplays, and previews, and reviews, stick with that. People will love you for that. IGN, ImagineGamesNetwork.com. That's the shit. Now, as long as they keep that way, they can keep, and once one puts a little bit of a spin on, not spin, but a little bit on other matters at hand, like a little bit of politics here and there about what's going on with Blizzard, Activision, with the sexual harassment case, things that matter. All well and good. No big deal, right? But for some strange reason, you hear about it, but not in great detail about it. But then when I talk to you about the Donald Trump Orange Man bad type of situation, get the fuck out of here. Stop. And that one article with Sony PlayStation 5 review with I think it was Kotaku or IGN. One of those two. It has to be. They explained about the recession and the economy. I was like, it has something to do with PlayStation 5's overall sales, yes. But you gotta put that in fucking details. You have to mention that. You cannot just say, oh, Orange Man Trump is bad. Oh, 9/11 is an inside job bad. Oh, conspiracy theories on the rise. Oh, you know, you can't do that. You just can't. You have to balance it. You have to, come on, I mean, I say it's easy as fuck, because I always have a hard time with this myself. There are days where I talk about politics all the time, and there are days I talk about politics not all the time. There are days I play games all the time, I don't play games all the time. And then vice versa, reverse back and forth. You see what I mean? Like, I try to balance it out. So, put games and politics, I mean, most guys are not into that. Most guys. I'm not sure about the girls. Girl gamers. The girl gamers are into this follow the guys are following. Try to get that male attention. Sorry to you ladies, gamer girls. Let's face it, you want attention just like any other girl. The only difference is that you're into games or you try to act like you're into games. And how hope to God you're into games like any other player. And these no good, spiteful, uppity up, pinned up, prissy pansies are arrogant, rich motherfuckers wannabes are taking over games. Or the Kotakus, or the BG247, the Game Shark, and GCC, and cheatcodes.com and stuff like that. Like, who are you fooling after a while? If you're not into business, why would you enter that field? If you're not going to report on games, why would you put yourself in that position? Work at a fast food job for all I care. Work at a retail job at Reebok or Nike, whatever. I hear in the restaurant industry is lacking employees. Work for them. And I work for Kotaku behind the desk. No big deal, because I am tired of working my ass off physically to the point of, like, I can't walk properly anymore, to the point I'm having pain in my lower back all the time, every time, even if I sit down. And these no good teenagers, who want to call them young adults, who are at 21, 22, 19 years old, fucking complain about, oh, game reviewing is so hard. I review games and I don't like it much. I would like to talk about my politics. Good for you. But you're not gonna ruin games. You're not gonna ruin my fucking only source of things that I enjoy the most. Oh sure, I can watch basketball. I can watch football. Hockey is a different story. But basketball, football now have like the politics, the kneel down of like the Black Power, the lift every voice, sing song, that the Black National Anthem. All well and good to keep up the ratings, right? But people don't want to buy into that shit. They want to hear the American anthem. Let freedom ring. So on and so forth. The American dream. Yes, we blacks, we want to have some kind of inclusion in our American culture. But not like that. It's secondary to none. No offense to any blacks out there, but it's not that I'm self-hating, but this is the truth. You cannot just put everything into football. Football is football. Basketball is basketball. People watch it for the fame of these well-mentioned players and their skills and their attributes. Put politics in it. I mean, you can do it once in a while. There's always politics in everything, no matter what we do. But don't insinuate, overflow it with politics. Just don't. Don't ever do that. That's a bad idea. Now get back to the Kotaku kids or the video game journalists that want to call themselves. You better do your own damn job, because I want to take that job away from you. I am tired of being on fucking welfare, trying to look for work that's not appeal to me, but it's a fitting with my work that I've done over the years. I used to work in the office. No, I didn't. I made some mistakes. But you gotta tell me I made the mistakes too. Tell these journalists to shut the fuck up with their politics all the time, every time, and do your damn job. Tell them. Otherwise, you'll fire them. I am sick and tired of hearing all this stuff that they complain. I'm the one complaining about my own living situation where I'm living with family and trying to pay off credit card bills now, like only do minimum payments for each and every account. I sold for over about at least 7 accounts, 7 credit lines and credit cards over the last 2 years, from 2016 to 2018, give or take. And since 2017, I've been paying them off every month to the best of my ability, you know. And these gamers, they get 50,000, sometimes 100,000 here, and you are complaining about doing some paperwork to read through this and this and this and this and this and this. Like, you're just reading. You're just playing. You're playing Call of Duty. I just played Call of Duty just now, about 5-10 minutes ago. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? What is wrong with you Kotaku, spoiled brats of any gaming news that's put too much politics out there? You guys should be fired altogether, and I should be taking your place while you go on cruise ships, while you take cash assistance and WIC if you're a mother or with children or whatever. Sorry, single mothers. If you're a single mother in the industry, which I doubt it, but you know, let's face it. If you're not into games, just get out of it. Any girls out there, gamer girls especially, well I should say especially the non-gamer girls, excuse me, the non-gamer girls who wants to say, oh guys, I play games too. Really? What game was your favorite game? Everything. Okay! Moving on. You see what I mean? Like, you bring all these nonchalant lackeys who are not into games, as me or any one of my friends on my network. Oh, sure, we hate each other sometimes, we love each other sometimes, we hang with each other like all day, every day throughout the entire Sunday or Saturday afternoon, whatever. And that's it. We move on every week. So, but these guys are not into all this gaming culture. They don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to embrace it properly. Sure, if I was a gamer journalist, I will make mistakes too. Let's be honest. I will make lots of mistakes. I'll talk too much about hissy fit of certain gameplays of certain games a lot, and then also some of the visual graphics beyond magic. Like Anthem, for example. The first hour of Anthem, I have to say, was good. Very good. The music brings chills to my body. The action, you name it. But after the first hour or two, it starts to get very repetitive, it's not exciting. So I just made a review just now. And verbally speaking, and the voice portrayal. All you have is turn into a 500-word article, a review of it, or a 300-word at least a 300-word. But 500 to 1,000 words is just about right. It's the detail of it, just about. But how many people want to read it? Should they spend their time reading that kind of material for 15 to 20 minutes at a time? It's up to the reader. But at this rate, people are watching videos like never before. I believe about 90%. Use the statistic. I'll try to look up in the description box down below. I'll post it in the description box down below, saying that 90% of content online is video. So basically, all the blogs you see, all the blogs, all the postings, the text postings, they're basically out of date. They're part of the past now. They're right now. So, you don't see many people do blogs these days. And if they are doing blogs, it's for a niche audience. Again, the niche audience. You can't appeal politics to everyone. You can't appeal extravagant, lavish arrogance to everyone via your Kotaku outlet as journalists. Or whether these people are in Kotaku or other gaming news sites. Excuse my exclusion of other sites. I just don't know where they're all from. I could say IGN, but they're doing somewhat alright. GameStop, with the Game Informer, they're doing alright, you know. They're not doing so well with the sales of GameStop, with the Game Informer. They're kind of like, it's kind of like an below average. Because I'm people read these days on Game Informer. And that's fine. I do it too. I only read like half a page at a time, every other day. Perhaps once a week, something on the half passage. And that's about it. It's not the same like it was on YouTube, or BitChute, or Odyssey, or Minds, or Gab, that type of stuff. So you gotta, it's all about that movement of video progress, you know? So anyway guys, I've been babbling all along. So basically when you go out there, put this stuff out there. I thank you for sharing that Kotaku information via your video. Everything's down below in the description box. This is the video I respond to as part of this video. Please thumbs up, subscribe and share. Go to our Patreon, Dr. If you cannot donate at all, just share our videos. If you want to donate still, but only for a few cents, $1, everything's down below, Cash App, PayPal, you name it. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Bye.